Aloha and welcome! If you can't tell by my wonderful outfit here, we are talking about Lilo and Stitch today. It is also currently snowing outside, and I'm just gonna be pretending that I'm in Hawaii right now and it's summer. So Lilo and Stitch was released in 2002, again right in the beginning of the new millennium, and it's such an interesting concept when you really break it down and think about it. It's a story about aliens and Hawaii and family and ohana. And because of the writing, it works so fantastically well. It's such a genuine story, and the main focus and core is about family and ohana. If it wasn't all about that, it could probably have gone really wacky and weird. But Chris Sanders, who wrote and created the idea and also is the voice of Stitch, is a genius and created phenomenal film and a phenomenal set of characters. Stitch is one of the most popular characters in the parks, I feel, and you can have so much fun because he's mischievous, but he has such a good soul, and he was built for destruction, but he didn't really use that and wasn't a villain and is a good person. And it shows that even if you are supposed to be something, you don't have to, and you can choose your own destiny. I think that's a really cool message. I love Lilo. I love how really strange she is as a character, and that she's into pretending, like learning about witches and vampires and monsters, and yet has this obsession with Elvis. It's really cool, and it just gives her such a unique set of interests that makes her such a fantastic character.
My friends need to be punished.
And this is such an important film compared from Frozen about sisters, and I really admire how they are as sisters because they're a lot more realistic. And this film overall is a lot more realistic, from the animation, how everyone is drawn, to the way that they react within each other. And I feel like you can seriously relate to these characters and understand where they're coming from and how hard it is.
You're such a pain.
So why do you sell me and buy a rabbit instead?
At least a rabbit will behave better than you.
Go ahead, then you'll be happy because it will be smarter than me too.
And quieter.
You don't like it because it's stinky like you.
Out of your room!
I'm already in my room.
Then you have the music, which there's not that many songs, but the couple songs are fantastic and basically Disney legendary music right now. So you have a Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Himili no Lilo. I am so sorry if I'm butchering it. I know the song, I can sing along to it, but for some reason I can't say the name of the song. Everything just seems so authentic about it, and awesome and wonderful, and I love that they were able to use characters so often. They have in the Polynesian resort, you have ohana, and you have the lunch and dinner, which doesn't feature the characters, but you have the breakfast where you get to do Lilo and Stitch, meet them, and as well as Mickey and Pluto.
Lilo, you're so pretty.
As well as you had Stitch's Great Escape, which isn't the best ride. It's not really a ride, it's an attraction, which is really not great. I don't like the alien concept of Lilo and Stitch as much as you do with the Hawaiian setting of it. Because it works, because you have the alien concept in the background, that's not the main story of it. So because they created a ride all about the backstory, it didn't have the heart of the film that they do. But I understand if they're trying to create an attraction, it makes sense if it's aliens, adventures, etc. They do better as meet and greet characters, and I love Stitch as a character, but I think it'd be better if they were to do a Lilo and Stitch ride, to do something kind of like pod racing with their little racers. That way through Hawaii, it would be really cool to do like a virtual ride. But hopefully it'll be changing into Wreck-It Ralph and we won't have to worry about that. And we still have different areas with Lilo and Stitch in the parks. Plus they're all over Alani, and I believe in Hawaii. You have the clubhouse, although I think that's closing down. There's a lot of changes going on with Disney right now, so there's a lot of things that are uncertain, but it is a fantastic film. I'm glad that they're used as characters, and I would like to see, I think in this case, they have enough space as characters where they have their fill in the parks, and they're still mainstream enough and relevant enough, and Stitch is a fantastic relevant character, so they don't really need any more spotlight on them. I think they have enough and it's awesome, but I will be happy to get some more room for other characters that deserve it as much as Lilo and Stitch does. We're gonna continue pretending that the weather is warm outside and not snowing with tomorrow's film, Moana. So stay tuned, and as always, I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you real soon.